And for blood relationship I will do one sum on Monday, okay, uh, which will be a past year sum. Today I thought of completing the simple interest part because it is important. I'm sharing my screen. Can you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now installments, okay, or EMI. Okay. So what happens is, say for example you borrowed certain amount of money and you are going to pay it back a certain rate of interest after a certain period of time. Now the thing is that money will not, the value of the money will not remain same. That means the value of 50 rupees 3 years back is not the same as it is today, right? The value has gone down. So that thing which used to be sold for 50 rupees 3 years back, now it is no more 50 rupees. The price has gone up to 50 to 53 or 60 rupees, like that. Okay. So in installments, what we have to do is that we have to bring all of them. Okay, we have to bring all the values, all the money in one time location. So what I mean to say is that, say for example you borrowed, say you borrowed p amount of money and you want to repay it in 3 years. Okay, this is the first installment, this is the second installment, and this is the third installment. Okay, and the installment values are same. That means all x x. Okay, and what is the rate of interest? The rate of interest is 10% per annum. What you will do, so you are paying back this rupees p in 3 years with 3 equal installments. So how would we relate p, x, x and x? We will all bring them forward to this common time stamp. Okay, we will bring all the we will bring all the values forward to this common time stamp. Now you tell me, if I increase p as compound interest and bring it at this point, at this particular point a, right? So what will be the value of a? If I want to bring p to its current value at this point a, then what will be the value of p at a? It is going to be p into 1 plus r by 100 whole to the power 3, right? So that is going to be p into 1 plus 10 by 100 whole to the power 3. That is going to be p into 1.1 to the power 3. All right, yes or no? If I want to bring, so the p is p at this position. When I want to bring p at this position, it is no more p, it becomes p into 1.1 whole cube. Is that clear, this portion? Hello, Niladri, Ishika,
Sir.
Ritama.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Now
sir.
I need to bring this x to this point again. So what will be the value of x? Value of x at a, what will be the value of x at a? X into, how many years are there? 2. So 1 plus r by 100 whole to the power 2, that is going to be x into 1.1 square. Now I want to bring this x to this point a. So again value of this second x at a is going to be what? X into 1 plus 10 by 100, that is x into 1.1, right? And what will be the value of this x at a? It will be x only, because this particular value holds the value of x at a only. So that means I can write down that p into 1.1 whole cube is equals to this value plus this value and plus this value. where X is my EMI. So with the help of this expression, I can easily find out X. Did you understand this calculation? There is no need of any formula, only except compound interest formula. Now we will use this same concept to solve our previous day sum. I am sending this. Now let us do this sum. Okay. A sum of rupees 8,000 is borrowed at 5% per annum compound interest. So remember, this rupees 8,000 is actually borrowed at 5% per annum compound interest and paid back in 3 equal annual installments. What is the amount of each installment? So what we are going to do, timeline technique. Okay, how many installments? 3. 1, 2, 3. So the value of the sum that is borrowed is 8,000 over here. Okay, now 3 equal installments, that means x, 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 right? I need to reach at this point, so let me pull 8,000 to this point. So what will be the value of 8,000 over here? 8,000 into 1 plus 5 by 100 whole to the power 3. Okay, I need to bring this x over here. So what will be the value of x? X into 1 plus 5 by 100 whole square. I need to bring this x over here. So what will be the value of x? X into 1 plus 5 by 100, right? And this x will be as it is. So let me just frame the equation. There is a, this is going to be 8,000 into 1 plus 1 by 20 whole cube. There is going to be x into 1 plus 1 by 20 whole square. There is going to be x into 1 plus 1 by 20. There is going to be x. So 8,000 into 21 by 20, 21 cube is 9261. See, 21 cube, this is a very popular cube in simple interest. Remember this. 11 cube is 1331, 21 cube is 9261. Okay, and 20 cube is 8,000. So that is going to be, this one is going to be 21 by 20 whole square. That is 441 by 400. This is going to be 21 by 20, and this is going to be x. This 2 gets cancelled out. Now this is our calculation. So I can take x common. Okay. Okay, so if I add this one, I'll get 820, and 820 into plus 441 is 1261. Okay, now this much you can definitely do it in calculator, or you can follow the technique that I have taught you. So first of all, multiply 9261 into 4. So 4 ones are 4, 4 6 is 24, carry 2, 4 2 is 8, 10, carry 4, that is 37, 0 0 divided by 1261. And then how many zeros do I need to put? So at the top, how many digits do we have? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So here also 1 2 3 7. Now what you need to do, take 3 digits, take 3 3, okay, from the top and divide. sorry, and divide. So of course it's going to be 2.9. Okay, so 2.9 something is going to be the answer. Okay, and then since I have written 3 zeros in the denominator, that means whatever my answer comes, I need to multiply it by 1000. Okay, so as to get the correct value, and of course this is coming closer to this thing, A. So A is the answer. Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
So is this process easier than what we did last time?
Yes, sir.
Supratim, what do you think?
হ্যাঁ স্যার,
আগের বারের
এই
থেকে এটা ইজি তো?
প্রসেসটাই আপনার সিম্পল ইন্টারেস্টে হয়েছে, শুধু ওই
হ্যাঁ
এক্স গুলো হয়নি।
হ্যাঁ
জাস্ট ওই একটাকে 100 নিয়েছে, বাকিগুলোকে জাস্ট ওই প্রিন্সিপালের ওপর, মানে
হ্যাঁ
প্রত্যেকবার তো
অ্যাড
আলাদা
করে।
আলাদা হবে।
হুম
হ্যাঁ, জাস্ট ওই মানে যেরকম হবে।
ওকে, okay then. Yeah, please copy this quickly. And you can see the application of the shortcut, the division shortcut is so useful over here. This division shortcut over here is actually a life-saving one. Okay, in this particular place, till now we didn't get, I mean until simple interest and compound interest, we didn't get any chapter, okay, where we had to apply that shortcut, but here we got one. Okay, once done, let me know.
Done, sir.
Done, sir.
Ishika, tell me if you have any doubts.
No, sir.
Okay,
Understood.
let's move on to the next one.
স্যার আনসারটা কি 2236 ছিল?
না না না, আনসারটা 2937। দেখো আমি যদি 370 বাই 126 করি, এই যে তিনটে ডিজিট নিয়ে করি, তাহলে আমার 2.9 সামথিং আসছে, যেটা আমার এটার সাথে ম্যাচ হচ্ছে, এর সাথে।
হুম, কিন্তু স্যার যদি আমি নর্মালি করি 9261 কে যদি আমি ডিভাইড করি 1261 দিয়ে,
হ্যাঁ
9261 ডিভাইডেড বাই 1261,
হুম
তাহলে
7
আপনার আসছে 7.34।
হ্যাঁ তাহলে তো 2937 আসছে ক্যালকুলেটরে, পারফেক্ট একদম।
7.34 ইন্টু 400।
তুমি ওভাবে করছো কেন?
আচ্ছা,
ওভাবে করলে তোমার তো তাহলে শর্টকাটে তুমি বেনিফিটটাই পাবে না। তুমি 9261 কে 1261 দিয়ে ডিভাইড করার বদলে তুমি এই 4টাকে দিয়ে 9261 কে মাল্টিপ্লাই করো, করে তোমার এটা আসছে।
আচ্ছা
এবার তুমি এবার 1261 দিয়ে ডিভাইড করতে হবে, তার জন্য কি 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 বলেছিলাম, দুটো ওপর নিচ দুটো ডিজিট সেম করে দিতে হবে। So in the numerator we have 7, in the denominator we have 4, so include 3 digits, okay, and I mean 3 zeros, and they then take 3 from the top, 3 from the down. Okay, দেখো
স্যার,
এটা
এটা
ডিভাইড।
আমাকে বলেন, এটা এটা শিখতে হবে স্যার, এটা আমি জানি না, আমি
আচ্ছা ঠিক
করিনি
আছে
এটা, এই
ঠিক আছে
প্রসেসটা।
ঠিক আছে, দাঁড়াও আমি তোমাকে এখনই ভিডিওটা ফরওয়ার্ড করে দিচ্ছি। এটা আমি
ঠিক
আলাদা করে
আছে।
শর্টকাট আমি শিখিয়েছিলাম, এটা বোধহয় ওই দিনকে তুমি জয়েন করতে পারো, মানে হাউ টু ডু দিস টাইপ অফ ডিভিশনস। ওকে,
হুম।
দাঁড়াও আমি জাস্ট এখনই পাঠিয়ে দিয়েছি, নাহলে ভুলে যাবো। এটার জন্যই তো রেকর্ডিংগুলো করে রাখা অনেক সুবিধা। হুম হ্যাঁ পাঠিয়ে দিয়েছি, ঠিক আছে। এই এই রেকর্ডিংটা একবার দেখে নেবে, এতে আমি পুরো এক্সপ্লেন করেছি যে হাউ টু ডিভাইড দিস
আচ্ছা
টাইপ অফ বিগ নাম্বার।
ঠিক আছে।
ওপরে 8 ডিজিট, নিচে 8 ডিজিট বা তার থেকেও বেশি হতে পারে, 10 ডিজিটও হতে পারে, ঠিক আছে। কি করে সেটা করতে হয়, এটা বিশাল কাজে লাগবে, এই সিম্পল ইন্টারেস্ট কম্পাউন্ড ইন্টারেস্টের কাজে লাগছে।
ঠিক আছে স্যার।
Okay, so let's move on to the next one. কারণ এইসব শর্টকাটগুলো না শিখলে ক্যালকুলেশনে দেখবে তোমার একে তো ঠিকঠাক আসবে না, প্লাস টাইম লাগবে,
হ্যাঁ
পুরো মেহনত তোমার বেকার চলে গেল। ওকে, an amount of this. Okay, now see, in this particular sum there is a thing to understand. I also got confused when I did it first time. An amount of 12820 due 3 years hence is fully repaid in 3 annual installments starting after 1 year. The first installment is half, the second installment is the first installment is half of the second installment, the second installment is 2 by 3 of the third installment. Okay, if the rate of interest is 10% per annum, find the first installment. Now see, here it is given that amount 1280 due 3 years hence is fully repaid. That means what, you know, you have borrowed 12,820 and you are paying 12,820 only. There is nothing extra that you are paying. In the previous sum, you see it is given, in the previous sum it is given a sum of 8,000 is borrowed at 5% per annum compound interest. Okay, but here it is telling that an amount of 1280 due 3 years hence is fully repaid. Okay, so that means what, this is the amount that you are paying. I mean, you didn't borrow this, this is the amount that you are paying. Okay, so say this is 1 year, this is 2 year, this is 3 year. Okay, now you borrowed something that I don't know what is the amount you borrowed, but that matured when you are paying it back after 3 years, its value transformed into 1820. This is what it wants to say. Did you understand? So it is p into 1 plus 10 by 100 whole cube is this 1280. Now it is given, now see the installments are not same. The first installment is half of the second installment and the second installment is 2 by third of the third installment. So the third installment is x, the second installment is 2 by third of x, and the first installment is what, half of the second, that means what, x by 3. Okay, now see, when this x by 3 is transformed over here, okay, okay, so this is the value of x by 3. What will be the value of 2x by 3? Okay, what is the value of x? X will be x, so x by 3 into 11 by 10 square, 2x by 3 into 11 by 10 plus x, that is going to be what, that is going to be 1820, right? Are you getting it? So now you need to find out x. So I can take x common, but still it is not going to help me too much. 121 by 100, 22 by 30, okay, and this is going to be 520, 641. So if I solve it, I can see that if I, yeah, this will be out of 2, it's going to give me 3000. And the question is, what is the first installment? So what is the first installment? The first installment is 6 by 3. That is 6,000 by 3. That is going to be 20,000. 2,000, sorry. This is the answer. Tell me, is this process easy or not?
Yes,
Like
sir.
what we were doing last day, and this is what we are doing today. This is so less effort. And there is no shortcut, no formula, nothing except our traditional compound interest formula. The only thing is that understand this installment concept. That's it. We can put a very, a very sophisticated formula and we can get the answer. But how long will you remember that formula? Will you be able to remember that formula on the day of the exam? I don't think so. And even if, then just imagine that how much pressure you have to put in your head, and in order to practice the formula you have to practice a large number of sums, so that formula gets into your blood. When you learn a formula during the exam, you'll have to remember that formula, and if you want that formula to come out smoothly, then that you have to practice, I mean, around 50 sums on that formula. Then only that formula will become that flexible. But do you have that time? You don't.
স্যার 1280 এর সাথে ওই এটা করলেন না x into 1 মানে ওই 1 plus 10 by 100 to the power 3
1 plus 10 কোনটা বলো তো, কোন জায়গাটা? 3 কোথেকে এলো?
মানে এটার 1280 into 1 plus 10 by 100 to the power 3 টা করলেন না?
পাওয়ার কোথা থেকে
ওটা
এলো?
প্রিন্সিপাল অ্যামাউন্ট না, এটা 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 অ্যামাউন্ট।
ও
না না,
আচ্ছা 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 আচ্ছা,
এটা
এটার কথা
ফাইনাল
বলছো?
অ্যামাউন্টটা, ওটা
এটাই তো বলছি, এটা ফাইনাল অ্যামাউন্টটা যেটা পে করতে হবে। প্রিন্সিপালটা ছিল পি, যেটা আমাকে বলেনি আর আমার দরকারও
ও
নেই।
ওকে ওকে ওকে
ঠিক
ওকে
আছে,
ওকে ওকে
এর আগের অঙ্কটা আমি সেটাই তোমাকে বললাম ডিফারেন্সটা। আগের অঙ্কটায় প্রিন্সিপাল বলে দিয়েছে, অ্যামাউন্টটা আমাকে বার করে তারপরে আমার সাথে
আচ্ছা,
ইকুয়াল করতে
এখানে
হতো।
এটা অ্যামাউন্টটাই বলে দিয়েছে
হ্যাঁ
যেটা ভাগ করতে হবে। ওকে
হ্যাঁ, এখানে বলেছে না, অ্যান অ্যামাউন্ট অফ 12820 ডিউ 3 years and is to be fully repaid। এখানেই হচ্ছে ব্যাপারটা, এটা মাথায় রাখবে। এটা প্রথমে আমিও ভুল করেছিলাম যখন আমি করছিলাম। আমি এটাকে পুরো বাড়িয়ে দিয়ে দেখি বিশাল একটা আনসার আসছে।
হ্যাঁ
তারপরে
হ্যাঁ
ভালো
হ্যাঁ
করে পড়ে দেখলাম যে অ্যামাউন্ট লেখা আছে। ইট ইজ নট দ্য মানি দ্যাট ইউ হ্যাভ borrowed, this is what you have to pay back. Okay, after you are done, let me know. Done. Should I move on to the next one? Anybody left to copy? Shrutama, Ritama,
Sir,
Ishika?
copy.
Okay.
Done, sir.
Okay, so I have one sum on one past year sum on installments. Okay, and I did this sum with Ritama and Shritama last day. Okay, but we will have to redo this sum because we did that approach, but it was not a good one. I mean, it was a long approach. Can you see this? It's visible. Is this sum visible to you? Let me send this. please read this sum. This is actually CAT 2018. Okay, this is from CAT 2018 slot 1. This is a sum on installment. Okay, please try to do this sum in the same way that I told you, exactly in the same way. Please do this sum. Remember, borrowed. John borrowed. This is not what he has to pay back. This is what he has borrowed. Okay, the loan has to be repaid in 2 equal installments. The first 1 year and the second after another year. What is the value of each installment? It's a very easy sum. I mean, if you have understood what I have explained, it's going to be a child's play for you. Done?
One two one zero zero.
Anybody else? Then
Yes, sir. 121 000.
Niladri,
না স্যার পারি না।
121 000.
Supratim,
হ্যাঁ স্যার 121 000, কিন্তু এটা তো শুধু ইনস্টলমেন্টটা,
সেটাই তো জিজ্ঞেস
মানে
করেছি।
এরপরে তো
তুমি আর কি
এটা
দেবে?
এরপরে তো আপনার এটা দিতে হবে,
আবার কি
প্রিন্সিপাল
দেবে?
অ্যামাউন্টের কিছু দিতে হবে,
কিছু দিতে হবে না,
সেটা
ইনস্টলমেন্টই
তো
দাও তুমি।
ইকুয়ালি করে দিতে হবে।
আবার কি দেবে? তুমি তো ইনস্টলমেন্ট দিয়ে দিয়েছো। সেটাই তো জিজ্ঞেস করেছি। দেন হোয়াট ইজ দ্য ভ্যালু অফ ইচ ইনস্টলমেন্ট? this is the principal amount. Okay, it needs to be paid in 2 years, right? 2 equal installments, x. So first of all I need to move this to point this 2 times 10. What will be the value? So tell me Niladri, if I want to move 2,10,000 to 0.2, then what will be the value of it? How will I calculate?
ওটা ওই 2,10,000 into 1 plus r by 100 whole twice.
Yes, 1 plus 10 by 100 whole square, right? Now if I want to move, now everything I need to bring at this same timestamp. So I need to move this x over here. So what I need to do?
X into 1 plus 10 by 100.
That's correct. And this x will be as it is. So now it's done. So 2 lakh.
Sir, I thought that this one is the first installment is interest of first year, so I was calculating the interest and
That
then
is
like that.
a misguidance. Okay, that information is actually misguidance. You see, when I read this sum, I didn't read the middle line actually. The loan was repaid into 2 equal installments. The first one after 1 year and the second one another year. The first installment was interest of 1 year plus part of the principal amount, while the second was the rest. That is what it actually happens. That is what compound interest means. What they have done, they have included this statement and completely misguided you. So there are people who love to ignore things. Those who love to ignore things will do this sum correct because they will completely ignore this statement. But you have included, you have considered this statement, and that is why you got misguided. Okay. One two one triple zero. This is the answer. Did you understand? Shritama, well done. Shritama, Ritama, Ishika, you did good. And I know you did this last day.
কিন্তু যে বলছি প্রিন্সিপাল অ্যামাউন্ট ওটা কিছু টাকা পে করছে, ওটা কি হবে তাহলে?
প্রিন্সিপালের কোনটা পে করছে? এটা তো জাস্ট প্লেন এই অ্যামাউন্টটাকে, প্রিন্সিপালটাকেই দুটো ইনস্টলমেন্টে পে করছে, শুধু এই প্রিন্সিপালটা বেড়ে এতটা গিয়ে দাঁড়ালো।
আচ্ছা, মানে ওই যে বলছে ওখানে প্রিন্সিপাল অ্যামাউন্টের কিছু পে করছে উইথ দ্য ইন্টারেস্ট, তাহলে ওটা কিছু করতে হবে না?
The first installment was the interest of 1 year plus part of the principal amount. Part of the principal amount মানে হচ্ছে এই যে অ্যামাউন্টটা আছে 2,10,000 এর একটা পোর্শনের উপর ইন্টারেস্টটা দিচ্ছে। ঠিক আছে, মানে এটা কি হচ্ছে, এই যে প্রিন্সিপালটা বড় করেছে এটার 1 বছরের কতটা ইন্টারেস্ট ও ইনকার করছে প্লাস এর একটা পোর্শন ভ্যালু। আচ্ছা, তারপরের যে বছরটা আছে সেটা হচ্ছে 2,10,000 মাইনাস যে এক্সট্রা পে করেছে তার উপর ইন্টারেস্ট প্লাস ইন্টারেস্ট ভ্যালু, কিন্তু সেইটাই কিন্তু এই গল্পটার মধ্যে হচ্ছে অ্যাকচুয়ালি। ঠিক আছে, সেটাই এই মেকানিজমটা অলরেডি কম্পাউন্ড ইন্টারেস্টের ফর্মুলার মধ্যে ইনভলভ। ওকে, এটা প্লেন জাস্ট তোমার ইনস্টলমেন্টের এই কনসেপ্টটা দিয়ে হয়ে যাবে। নীলাদ্রি বুঝতে পেরেছো?
আচ্ছা,
হ্যাঁ স্যার।
ওকে।